Hi, it's Tracy at Tracy's Pages. Today we're doing Mayo Scraplift due day 11, and it's hosted by Crystal Barrett at Pineapple Papers. And today I am scraplifting the Scrapping Nerd here on Instagram, and Ashley also has a YouTube channel, and I think she's done this from day 20, a few 31 days of cut file, so that must 2022. There you go. So I'm going to do my take on this. It won't quite be the same because I have got 3 photos, but we will go from there. I'll show you. So I've got 3 photos, and this is a photo, I don't know which ones I'm going to use, maybe just the 2, but this is Tanner and Freddie going on an airplane ride to see their great grandmother in Napier last year, 2023. So I have on my Cricut made a couple of planes and a stencil which I intend to ink in. So this is stencil, and I'll put the plane sort of thing. And I have got some stickers. I don't know where these are from. Could be this Vicky Booton. It's called Where To Next. And I've also got an Eco Park chipboard accents on Let's Go Travel, which I might use. I am using this Mountain Trail by Heidi Swap from 2014, and I have a Bow Bunny back-to-backs. So this will be my background paper. This will be the bit that comes out here that's on crystals, and yeah, we'll go from there. Let's see what I can come up with. I'm going to cut my border strips off as we do. Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. My grandchildren have bought me the dreaded change of season lurg. I think Mum's had it, poor Mum being pregnant, Mum's had it, and now she's passed it on. Their mum has had it, and now they've passed it on to me. I'm spending some time with them, but that's all right. I do not mind one bit. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to try and gut the paper so I can back my photos with this. So what I'll do is I will get my handy dandy sticky downy thing and glue that on. I think it goes something like that. Glue it on. Excuse me, it's gonna be one of these days. I'm going to get my big pieces. I'm going to hopefully not butcher it. Hopefully, now I'll cut it just carefully. Hopefully I have enough there to turn it into the background. Of course, the photo mat. Sorry, I'm thinking and doing. I have decided I think I must have been a man in a prior life, because I have brought through the ability to not be able to multitask, and I normally do this off camera. I do now. Just let me think out loud. Thinking out loud. That's a good. go. Brilliant. But what I will do on the back here, the old washi trick, if I can find the end of it, there we go, just to stick it down. Normally I would put a couple of scraps of cardboard just to give it a bit more strength, but I'm not going to do it this time. So anyway, there we go, and we'll get rid of this. So there's my background piece of paper, and if I use these two, I can cut them down a little bit, which I'm going to put you on hold and do. I'll just cut down the photos a bit and find my ink that I wanted to use, and we'll go from there. And I'm going to use black soot and my brush. So I'll be back in two seconds, lickety split and all that stuff, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I've got those cut down and I've backed them and stuck them together. I've marked where they go on my page. Now the fun part, because I've made the stencil out of paper, it is not going to last long, and I can't see through it very well, but anyway, so that's cool. What I'm going to do is tack it down very, very lightly with my bit of washi. Got my black soot, and I'm just going to carefully, where Ashley has used a cut file, I'm not using a cut file, so I'm just, as you can see, going to carefully try, fingers crossed, match it up, matchy. Of course it's very difficult, but we can only do our best. Only do our best. So, yep, sometimes I make up stencils because I haven't got one, and you know, and it's quite good on the Cricut. If you're very light, you can make them last a little while. Just, we only want a little bit of, let me have a look, where's me, so there's my, you can only just see it, but that's good. I like that. And I'm going to leave my planes white with a bit of glue, and I've only got 2 planes because I think I ripped the other one, but that's okay. We can maybe, if I put the, that's a bit better. So that's all I wanted to do with those. But so yep, we've done the stenciling, done the background. I did like how it was a bit different, and I like that. I'm going to stick my photos down just flat. So I have, with my albums, I have a Tanner album, a Freddie album, a Boys Together album, and then my 2 boys have an album and I have an album. Then my brothers and sisters have an album their families. So I've got 2 brothers and a sister that are alive. So I have 3 family albums for my nieces and nephews and my brothers and sister. So altogether, so what's that? That's 4, 7, 8 different sets of albums, basically, maybe 9 that I work on. And I don't work in chronological order. I just work as that. I like that picture, it takes my fancy, and that's what I'm going to do for today. And I don't even put them in the albums in chronological order. I'm a little bit lazy, shall we say. But that's okay, that's how I do it, and each to their own, I guess. So we're going to do a couple of fishtails up here in the corner. Something I really need to do is make a conscious effort to remember to, I forget, I have these inks and things, and I never seem to remember to ink my sides, ink the edges of things. I'm really bad for that, and I think, oh, I should have inked it, but I'm not going to ink this one either, because I've already started by not inking it, so I won't start now on this one, but it was something I'll work on in the future. Do inking. I do like the ink, it makes the edges look really cool. So Ashley's got 4 banners here, but I'm just going to put 3 because I'm only using 3 different coloured papers. Well, the papers that I've got 2 which have 4 sides, and I think the florally side of the blues probably it wouldn't fit in. No, we could put apricots on it, but no apricots not today. So yeah, so that's my clean up my mess as I go. I really don't like working in a mess. So basically that's it. I've got this going on. We're going to put some stickies on for some embellishments. Let me move stuff out of the way. So I've put you on to voiceover as I had a coughing fit and it wasn't very nice. So what I'm doing is I'm just going through trying to decide which stickers and embellishments and chipboards and things I'm actually going to use, and my brain just would not click today. It was just what happens when we've got the lurgs. So yeah, I spend a bit of time going through looking at embellishments and trying to figure it out. So it was fun, but I think next time I need to not do it when my head's full of brain fog and lurgies, but never mind. So I spend a little time going through, and I will now skip through to the end and show you the finished details. So we're getting close to the end. I have finally decided what I'm putting and where I'm putting them, so to say. Still a bit of fluffing around, of course. So I've gone for 3 little clusters. I think it was in the end. I've put my layout away now. One up on the fishtail banners, one down in the corner, and then just a little bit, a couple of words and things here and there. Took me ages to find or figure out a title, and then one jumped out off the sticker sheet and bit me on the nose. So I used a little getaway adventure. So that was quite good. Yeah, so just tidying it up and sticking things down, fighting with the chipboard, trying to take the back off because I didn't want it to be too bulky. The kids' albums get thick enough as it is. And yeah, so we're just going through, sticking everything down, I think, and talking some nonsense as I do. I really fought with this piece of chipboard. It did not want to come apart. So that was then I pulled too much off, and it was like, oh well, there's not much I can do about that, so just stick it down and move on, jog on. And yeah, so as I say, just coming to the end, tidying it up, hoping that I've paid real homage to Ashley's take on the layout. I really liked Ashley's. It was nice and bright and it jumped out at me off the page, because I was actually looking for a flight one with airplanes and things, and Ashley's really jumped out. So that's the one I wanted to use. Oh, I should have put that plane there. That would have looked quite good. Never mind, never mind. So, yeah, we're just going to softly go out to the end, and thank you for coming. Hopefully you'll join me again, and have a good day. See ya.